Yams. Pass the recipe on. Hello YouTube, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Miss LayC. Today I'm going to show you all how to cook some candied yams. What I'm starting off with, I peel my potatoes, my sweet potatoes, and I cut them about ½ inch thick and put them in the pan, one layer at a time. And after I put one layer at a time, I start with putting my regular sugar, brown sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, some vanilla flavoring, some lemon flavoring, and some butter. And what you see right here is a little trick. If you want your candied yams to be nice and your syrup to be nice and thick and stringy, mix a little bit of flour with your sugar. And once you do that, you're gonna put it on the edge of your bowl, not directly on top of your yams, because you do have flour in it. You're gonna put it on the edge of your bowl. And once I do that, then I'm gonna use probably about a ½ cup of water just to pour on the edge so it can have a nice amount of syrup. I'm using Pam, the original Pam. I just used that to prep my pan from the start so that I have easy cleanup, so that all this syrup and all this sugar and all the good stuff don't be stuck to my pan. Okay, I'm starting my first layer with some brown sugar. A little white sugar. My cinnamon. Don't go so heavy with your layers because remember, it is layered. This is my nutmeg. Just a little bit of it, just for flavor, just a little bit. And remember, again, it's by layers, so you don't want to add too much. It'll be very strong. And I'm just slicing my butter. A little bit of butter on each layer. Okay guys, a little trick I learned for myself and to make things easier. You don't have to measure all the time. Sometimes we measure with our eyes. So I just take a toothpick and make me a nice hole or two on the edge of the bottle. That way I can just squeeze it on to do what I want to do and not use so much. Just like that. That was my vanilla. Now this is my lemon. And before I learned my trick, I already removed the top from my lemon. So I just have to do my lemon the old-fashioned way. Put a little bit in the top and just shake it around. Just shake it around. You don't want to put too much lemon in there. And that's all for my first layer. Okay, this is the process with slicing my potatoes. Maybe just a ½ inch. And you know, like I know, that sweet potatoes are very crispy, and you have to be careful when you're cutting them because you don't want the knife to slip and you don't want to cut your hand. And usually when I get down to about this amount, I would flip my potato, cut the side so it'll be nice and smooth on the side and it can lay flat. And I'll still be able to get my round pieces. Okay? do a little bit more so you guys can see. And this potato is kind of perfect, so you won't have to cut it to make it easy. Guys, I'm starting my second layer. You notice I kind of put them on, not directly on top of the other layer, so all the good stuff can reach the next layer, just in case I miss one or miss a spot. And you probably say, oh, that's so sweet, she's using so much sugar. Well, if you notice the name, it's called Candied Yams, so it calls for sweetness. And I love mine to be sweet. If that's not sweet, there's no need to call them candy yams. I hate eating candy yams and they're not sweet. That's just a sweet potato with some syrup on it to me. I like to taste all the good stuff. The cinnamon and nutmeg and the vanilla and the smooth creaminess, buttery flavor. I love it. If you never made candy yams before and you always try to use the canned candy yams, change up a little bit and use some fresh ones and see how much you like that. You'll like it so much better. Okay, as I mentioned when we first got started about my flour and sugar, now I'm about to add the flour and sugar. Like I said, I'm just gonna put it right around the edges. And I may use all of this and I may not. You just want to have a very nice syrup. Okay. All down through there. And as it cooks, make me a little hole here. As it cooks, it's going to be nice and bubbly. You don't want to add too much water because it will make water on its, or make juice on its own. Sorry. Put a little bit in the middle there. You just want to be able to see it on the sides. So, right at a cup. For this small dish, you have to use right at a cup. And that's it. You're all ready to go. It's all ready. And I'm going to wrap it nice and tight. And I'm going to bake it tomorrow. This is our finished product, Candied Yams. They are called Candied Yams because they're sweet. If you like sweet potatoes, I'm sure you will enjoy these. I can't wait to have them with my Thanksgiving dinner. They're gonna be outstanding. Beside your greens and turkey and yams, all that good stuff, and the syrup from it, outstanding. If you have not tried these, give them a try and let me know what you think. Pass the recipe on. Thank you for cooking with Miss LayC. Have a blessed Thanksgiving.